Alright guys, it's Justin again with another unboxing. This time something very, very, very special. As you can see in front of you, there's this massive green bag. There's a giant green shape on it that many of you may recognize. This is the 1/100 Elyn Kshatriya. This is a kit that was made by Elyn. Bandai announced some time ago apparently that they couldn't make, well, they didn't want to make the 1/100 Kshatriya, that they couldn't without the use of a metal frame, and that it would cost too much money, so they decided not to do it. And Elyn has sculpted and made their own version, and it is available for purchase now, finally, after months and months and months and months of waiting and pushbacks and delays and cancellations and all kinds of crazy issues. It's finally here. I managed to get a hold of one of the first releases, and I'm going to go ahead and do an unboxing, and hopefully soon after will come some work in progress videos for this thing, a review, and some paint, and lots of awesome stuff. So let's go ahead and tear into this thing. You guys can see what comes in this thing. If you guys haven't already seen, Dave did an unboxing of his, and he did a little bit of in-depth stuff. I'm not going to get super in-depth, but I am going to tear some of the stuff open, and you guys can have a look at some of the stuff that's included. So, first off, I'm an idiot. Nothing new there. Ugh. So, straight away, you get this incredible box. The box art for this is one of my favorite box arts ever. This box is so cool. It has the Kshatriya, or as they have changed the name, kastrysha, something like that. I don't know. But it's flying around. It's got the some 3D rendered art in the back of a front on, but it's flying through what I would presume to be space, and the fin funnels are flying all over the place. This is actually a cutout, really nice. And this is number one, a new presentation and interpretation on plan model, which I guess means plastic model. And this has the Elyn, I guess, seal of approval up here in the corner. Nice little foil sticker. And this is the pre-order souvenirs inside, so I get the light up beam sabers and the additional set of hands. On the sides of the box, just like with anything else, you're going to get another shot of the box art, looking really good there. Nice close-ups. Very, very nice art. I love this art so much. On the top, you've got to look at the actionable NGF1 robot frame. As far as I have been told, this is actually the G-System frame, but molded in plastic. There's a lot of Japanese and Chinese stuff here, but there's a lot of stuff in English as well, so a lot of information about what's inside the box, what types of plastics used, different colored parts, just basically what's inside. Now on the bottom, we've got a shot of the completed kit, which looks incredible, and then a lot of detail shots, the insides of the binders, the thrusters in the binders, the back skirts, an undershot, the back of the suit itself, bottoms of the feet. Everything is just incredibly detailed on this guy, and it just looks fantastic. And it even it's both in Chinese and in English, so you can actually read all this, which is really nice. This shows that your warnings, it's injection outlet free, so you don't have to cut the parts out. It works on the internal frame. Plastic parts are preformed in heat pressured PVC packaging. Rechargeable battery, equipped with plenty of LEDs, USB recharging cable. It is not a toy. Choking hazard. Uses ABS, TPU soft vinyl, and clear ABS plastics. LEDs, connector sockets, wires, screws, and photo etch parts. It's recyclable and it's reusable. I guess that means the bags and the packaging itself. So, enough about the box. Let's go ahead and open this up and see what lies beneath. Very, 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 very excited about this. I have actually opened this up and had a peek already, but I only went just below this. So here on the top you've got your metal decals. I believe these work similarly to water slides, but they are metal. And these are your photo etch parts, and these you cut out and you glue in various spots around the kit. And then I believe in some instances you even paint over them. So that's really cool, and all that's just included. So let's go ahead and take this nice piece off. There's nothing on the back. Alright. Now, you will be greeted with a very large set of Waterslide decals. These have Neo Xeon decal markings, lots of warning markings for the fin funnels and the binders, NZ for the binders, warning markings, lots and lots of warning markings, and some Xeon crests, as well as the instruction manual. And I guess we'll peek at that in a little bit. Oh, this is actually a two-sided sheet of water slide. That's really cool. So the first thing a lot of people are going to want to look at is probably going to be the frame. You have to assemble it, but it comes, a big chunk of it is done for you. So your feet, your hands and stuff like that, you just kind of slap all that on. There's pistons and stuff down here, really nicely colored and detailed. I have not opened this, so I think I'm going to go ahead and do that and see how this guy feels. See if I can open this without launching everything all over the place, because I know how these packages tend to be. And that was actually painful, or painless. Painful, wow. Alright, let's see how this goes on there. Does it just plug in? Oh, there it is, okay. Alright, so here's our leg frame. Pretty nice bend. I mean, I don't think you're gonna get, oh, what? Okay, so the pistons pop out of those pretty easily. That's not good. Not a deal breaker yet. I guess this kit isn't really meant to be super flexible anyway. I mean, this thing is kind of a behemoth. So, ooh, that's not good. Oh God. Alright, so we're already encountering some issues with the frame. How in the world? Alright. I'm probably going to have to cut this video into oblivion, and I didn't want to do that. There we go. Okay, so that wasn't the most pleasant thing to experience first thing into this box, but whatever, it happens, I guess. So, interesting frame, interesting design, interesting mold. There's some pistons back here that didn't get colored, kind of strange. You've got a little bit of wiggle here. You've got some ankle bend, some toe bend, got a double jointed knee, rotation below the hips. Hips go out, forward and back, all that good stuff like you would expect. Here's the upper torso / cockpit area. I guess that's what the head sits on, the neck or whatever. Doesn't seem to be any like major points of articulation here. Let's go ahead and take one of these hands out and see how these look. Interesting. Very feels a little loose. But hopefully that's nothing a little bit of paint can't fix. It never seems to be anything paint can't fix anyway. There are a lot of nub marks on this. It's a little disappointing. There's actually a pretty big one here on the pinky. Let's see if I can... Look at that. But that's okay. I'm fully prepared to clean this kit up to the best of my ability and get this guy painted up and all that good stuff. But very interesting frame, so that's enough focus on that. Put this thing back on here and get into some more of these parts and see what else this guy has to offer. Now, if the frame didn't take your interest first, these gigantic binders definitely will. Let's have a look at these. The plastic feels a little different than Bandai's. I'd say I'd compare it to Kotobukiya plastic. There are some mold lines here, which isn't too much of an issue. They're not too big. It should be easy to sand out real quickly. The texture's not bad. Lots of nice under detail here, so that'll be fun to paint. Doesn't seem to be too much issues on the edges here. I might need to fill that in a little bit. Not bad though. Looks pretty good. Feels pretty sturdy. It's nice and light. And I suspect they're all similar. Yeah. So not bad. Not bad. All right, and then you also get these clear beams for your beam sabers, I suppose. So that's really cool. All right, that is your B plate from what the way this looks. All right, now we get into the crazy stuff. This is all over the place because I sat this box sideways. I believe this is LEDs and the battery and all that good stuff. I'm not going to go into that. If you want to see that, I'm sorry, you'll have to watch Dave's video. I'll link to it below, and you can see Dave unbox it and talk about it, because he knows more about this stuff than I do. Here's another set of Poseable Hands. I actually believe... Is this 2 sets of hands? No. Okay. Yeah, it's just 1 set of hands. So you get an extra set of hands. That's really cool. Shows you how to build them on the back. And full light up beam sabers. I took the batteries out of these and I put them in already, and you can actually see that this is the pink one's glowing. So I should probably take this out so that the battery doesn't die. And there we go. And all you do is twist it on. And I'm running out of space on my... This is the worst time to run out of space on a video. So I'm going to create a cut right here, and I'm going to delete some stuff off this camera, and then I will come back and we will record some more. So I won't go any farther than this. So hold on 1 second, guys. Okay, and we are back. Sorry about that. That was completely unexpected, but hopefully now we'll have enough to finish this at least. So let's go ahead and get into this massive tray of parts. Some of these are a little out of whack. There are a ton of pieces. Lots of duplicates, little circle things, little arms, thrusters, these little pegs, little yellow pieces, little white pieces, the leg vents. That's the only piece on here I can actually recognize. Some pistons, huge pistons. Lots of stuff here. So, wow. Talk about some detail. So this is probably going to take me a little while to clean up. You can see, got a gate mark here. So they didn't clean it up super well, but it's clean, so I'll take it. I mean, as long as I don't have to cut it off the sprue, that saves me a couple of seconds, I guess. So whatever, I appreciate the thought. Next we have more more of these. This is D, and these look like the things that go inside the binders. Probably arm stuff, skirts, I don't know. Some light up stuff probably for the vents. More clear parts, yellow parts, white parts. These are probably for the chest or the binders or something like that. There's a nasty nub mark on that one, look at that. More chrome, some metallic green, that's interesting. Really good stuff. What we got? What do we have down here? Here are all the fin funnels. Curiously molded in a dark green. Some pistons, some yellow tab things, I'm not sure what those are supposed to be. There's a couple of them floating around here. Some white bits, these are probably bits for the frame. It's definitely like leg frame by the looks of things. These are probably for the binders. Or actually, these aren't leg frame, these are probably for the binders because there's 4 of them. Pistons, some connection points for LEDs, metal pieces, lots and 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 lots of metal pieces. These look like some polycaps maybe. Lots of little screws and bolts and oh god. More white pieces with vicious nubs on them. But again, like I said, I think I can hang. Alright. Uh-oh, that's not what I wanted to happen. There we go. F is we have pieces for the binders. These are the tops for the binders. These are the feet. More feet, I think. Feet. The chest piece, which is nicely molded in 2 colors. Too bad I'm going to be painting over that. The huge thrusters for the binders. I'm going to be stripping and repainting all this. Some yellow, some more binder stuff. Legs. Back skirt. Really good detail in this stuff. It's a shame about the cleanup, but I can look past it. Oh, I don't know how I'm missing an entire piece here. Look at that. Unless that floated out somewhere else, that's completely missing. Alright, well, I guess I'll have to contact them and get that sent out. But yellow pieces for the backs of the legs, the bottoms of the feet, really nicely detailed. The cuffs, more, just tons of detail on this stuff. I love it. And then I think this is the last one. Yep. Okay. And with this one, we've got little pieces inlaid in here. Bigger pieces on the outside. There's the outer cuffs. Really good. Sides of the feet, or legs rather. All kinds of stuff. So, I don't know when I'm going to get started on this thing. I was going to jump into it and tackle it immediately, but with the missing piece, which hopefully is just one missing piece, I'll have to go through and catalog everything and make sure that I have everything before I start tearing into this as it seems. And I'll probably have to wait for a replacement part to actually build it, which kind of sucks. But hopefully, very soon, I will be able to, like I said, start building and showing off what this guy is all about, and some in-depth review and look. I can't talk right now. Some in-depth looks at some of the parts. The way I want to do this, originally I wasn't even going to test fit this. I was just going to paint everything and then put it together. But I think it's smarter to test fit it with a kit like this, where I'm not sure how some of this stuff's going to fit together. I'm not sure if I'm going to have to glue or widen any peg holes or anything like that. So I'm going to test fit this kit. I'm going to review, I think I'm going to review each piece. So like I'll do a review on the legs, and I'll do a review on the chest and the arms and the head and the binders, and then I'll put everything together and review it as a whole, and then I'll begin the painting process, and then we'll see where I go from there. But if you guys want to see anything specific with this kit, if you guys have any specific questions, anything, leave me a comment, and when I get around to it, I'll do my best to answer as many questions as I can about it. And yeah, so I'm really looking forward to this. I'm really excited to tear into this guy. Contrary to what I've said in my other videos, this is going to be my next big project. This is going to be stretched out over the course of probably months. I don't expect this project to be done in a month's time or a couple weeks. I think this is actually going to be a big thing, and I think that it's going to take me a while to actually do properly, because I do want to do this properly, and I want this kit to come out nice. Originally, when I had originally first purchased this kit from Elyn, I was actually just going to straight build it and be done, but I decided that I want to paint it, so it will be painted. I might do some pre-shading on it, we'll see, and I might even do a light bit of weathering. Nothing like, I'm not going to battle damage it or anything like that, but just maybe some paint chipping here and there and some worn edges. But we'll see when I actually get around to painting it. So, like I said, hopefully soon I'll be able to start test fitting parts, and I'll have some more videos for this guy up, and you guys can see what it's all about. You can decide whether you want one or not. But that's the end of this, and I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.